If you look at online sales mix, you will see that there's roughly about two big groups. On one hand, we will have the big ticket items, which cost more than $1,000. And on the other hand, we have the small ticket items, like $100 and less. In the beginnings of internet, especially the early years, people were very hesitant to buy big ticket items online. Almost nobody did that. Whereas today we have we are seeing a growth of big ticket items being purchased online, being sold and purchased, and they weren't even available in the early days. So, for example, I usually purchase my airline tickets for Istanbul almost on a yearly basis, and it's more than $1,300 every time. And I never think about going to the airport to buy them in person. So, and part of the reason is that I'm more confident with my web skills. I can tell a scam website from a real website easily, and it's my expertise, and actually my whole job is on that. But it's not only that, and people's type of purchases depend on their level of experience with the web. That's for certain. Research tells us so. But also, they also look for convenience and easiness of navigation of the website and such. With the small ticket items, it's never like that. It's very easy to, especially books. Books have always been very popular among the e-commerce early adopters. Books actually was what made Amazon today. They started all with selling and selling books. Now they have the biggest variety of items under their belt. Apparel, office supplies, software also could be counted as small ticket items. Majority of the online sales is usually small ticket items, but this landscape is even changing now. Big ticket items are becoming there's a growth in that department, especially with the addition of furniture, big electronics and stuff, with the shipments being a little bit more pricey. But furniture, actually, industry has found a very good solution for that. They leave the assembly to the consumers and make the shipment way more convenient for packaging, for shipment itself, for delivery. It's easier to send out a package which is rectangular than the odd items, like, I don't know, maybe a L-shaped sofa or something. It would be very difficult to deliver in its final state, but they're leaving that assembly side to the customer so that they can ship it easily. So also the prices become very reasonable and competitive in the market. How consumers shop, well, and find online vendors especially, is a very important part of e-commerce discipline. And in that section, search engines plays an important role. And part of the reason is online e-commerce customers differ a little bit from the traditional offline customers. They're more interested in the buying process. They are more focused. They actively seek for information. They interact with the website to get more information on the item or product or service, whatever they're in the market for. They may also compare prices. Of course, at the buying stage, there's not much difference in terms of the involvement the customers do play or do present, but the way in which the involvement is exerted is it quite differs, because in the traditional one, you need to drive to the place, maybe talk to the agent and understand the pricing differences between different merchants and stuff, whereas it's very convenient at home just by comparing the prices and searching for more information. And despite its convenience and despite its becoming so widely used, there are still almost like 30% of internet users. They just don't shop online at all. So there's still room for improvement in that department. And the major reason for not buying online is still trust, and trust is a very important factor. And yes, the security parameters have developed and advanced a lot in the past 10 years, but also so did the hackers. So and ill-willed people, they also have advanced themselves. Their methods have changed. Their scam stories has advanced. They have become more and more easily believable sort of things. And it's for people who have beginner to medium level skill set may still be gullible to that. So it's really very important to understand the target population's web and internet skill set. And of course, for the big ticket items, people are hesitant because they don't want to deal with the shipping cost. They don't want to deal with the returns. Yes, the furniture is using the assembly at the end point, but once you assemble it and something is wrong, the return process is really very difficult. But of course, it's very difficult with the offline retailers as well. It's just for some people, internet is a big no-no. So it's very important for us researchers to understand that and tap into that. I think I've covered the utility and trust already. In terms of strategies and tools, the traditional marketing and online marketing have their differences. Internet marketing is generally believed to be, and it is actually more personalized when compared to traditional, and more participatory, and it is more peer-to-peer rather than an agent telling you what the advantages of the item is. It's more of your friends telling if they liked it or not liked it, or if it's not your friends, it's somebody on the Amazon reviewer who is telling their opinions. And it's more communal. And in order to, so the major decision comes when, as an e-commerce marketing person, you need to make decisions as to where to start with, which side of this whole new medium to focus more. For example, are you going to be more providing more personalized marketing efforts towards your target population? Are you going to select and directly address them, or are you going to be relying on more peer-to-peer, trying to maybe facilitate word of mouth, or what are you going to start with first? So the most effective internet marketing has to have it all together. So they need to tap into all of them all at the same time. But doesn't necessarily to be equally, doesn't necessarily have equal weight.